Hello, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Trina, and we're the DnD Bears.
So this week we thought it would be a heck of a lot of fun just to go ahead and create a homebrewed D&D race. Now, we aren't going to put a lot of thought in it in balancing. No, here on D&D Bears, we believe in randomness. And
because it's us, it'll be random.
and we're not changing that here.
So we are going to be rolling for some descriptive sentences. We'll roll to see how, what their size is, their walking speed, if they have any other kind of things like burrowing or flying, and then some ability modifiers as well as some other, racial traits.
And then next week, we're going to draw that character. Now, we're not going to name it today. No, we're going to think about the name and take any suggestions that you might have. If you hear this description, these abilities, and you think of a name that would be good, go ahead and comment it below. We will take those into consideration, and when we have it fully drawn, fully created, we will name it and put it on D&D Beyond.
So let's get started. First with just some descriptive sentences. How many do we want to do?
Let's do 4.
4 descriptive sentences. They're going to be randomly rolled 1 through 20. Let's get the first roll.
Okay. I'll roll first. Number 14. And the first descriptive sentence of this creature is:
they refuse to admit they are wrong on any subject. They would rather run to their death being absolutely obliterated than to recognize their own fault. Marriages rarely last in this race. Oh no!
Sad.
That's some intense roleplay you got going there. If you just cannot admit that you were wrong.
Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting group dynamic right there. Though if you're doing a one-on-one session like our 20-minute D&D, that could be fun.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Let's get the second description. 20, nat 20.
This should be the best one then, right?
Oh yeah.
These creatures suck moisture out of the air through their sweat glands, keeping them nearly always hydrated. Any excess water exits through their mouth, appearing as spit, but is clean enough to drink.
I know, but it's still gross.
So if your party's in a desert, they can just be like,
you can just like, here.
They are a decanter of endless water.
They are personified. Okay, let's get the next trait. Oh, it's you.
Okay, the next one is 12.
12. On the bottoms of their feet, they have mouths.
Ew, that's disgusting.
This is so that they can hang from tree branches and devour their prey with their dangling feet.
So they
Disgusting!
drink with their sweat glands and they eat with their feet. That is absolutely disgusting.
So wait, if water comes out of their mouths, is it actually coming out of their feet?
Yeah. So when you're underneath them and they're about to grab you, they'll drool on you. But it's okay, you can drink it.
Yeah, it's perfectly safe to drink.
All right, and we have one last roll.
10.
Their tongues can grow and shrink at will. Their tongues can get to be a maximum of 20 feet and a minimum of half an inch. This race has some very interesting mouth action going on.
Yeah, it does.
They can hydrate you with their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
They can lick you with the tongues inside their mouths. Their mouth is at their feet, and they will argue with their mouth.
With their mouth.
This is a mouthy race. Okay, well, there you have it.
Right, I guess that's the race traits or description we're going with. But now time to see what size these guys are.
Okay. They are medium.
Oh man, there were so many chances.
That is so boring. Why do I roll human, I roll medium, I am the most boring roller there is.
That's okay. Most races are medium.
Okay, so in other words, I guess the only thing normal about them so far is their size, their height. They're a medium creature. Yeah. Of course, that could be anything from what, like 4 or 5 feet to like 7 feet.
Yeah.
So
they could be still pretty tall or pretty small.
Yeah.
Now time to see their walking speed. Which is 2, so it's 20. They're slow.
Well,
they have mouths on the bottom of their feet.
Like, do they still wear shoes? Yeah, I can't imagine
Maybe
they do.
Maybe they walk on their hands or something. I don't know.
How would that even work? And do they still have a mouth normally, or do they have second mouths on their feet?
Maybe how they... Oh, I don't know. Maybe how they mostly travel, though, is swinging from branch to branch.
Yeah. Should they have 2 mouths, or should they just have one on the bottom of their feet? And if they do they walk on them? And do they wear shoes? These are all things that
You have to wear shoes if you're going to be walking on your mouth.
Okay, because either option is horrible. Because A, you're either just tasting everything that you're stepping on. Dirt, rock, swamp, like anything. Okay? Or you're just tasting the inside of your boot. Every single step.
You're just tasting your sweat and your toe juice. Ew.
That's okay. I'd have to imagine if they bring water in their sweat glands, maybe their sweat is also just water.
That's true. Maybe.
So maybe they're just drinking the whole time you're walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay hydrated.
All right.
They're just very moist.
Okay, we need answers, folks, and I don't think we're going to get them on our own. All right. Now we get to, this is a random. Do they have something extra? There's a good chance they'll have nothing. There's a better chance they'll have nothing than something, but let's see here.
Oh, no!
10! They have a boring and a flying speed of 20. How?
There was only one chance to get that. It was if you rolled a 10, you did.
How?
How?
That answers it. They don't walk. They fly.
Oh, that's true!
We got our answer.
Yeah, and then they just swoop down and devour with their feeties.
Yeah! Do they have wings, do you think? They've got to.
Or they just levitate, or maybe they've got,
They've got to be such a weird-looking creature.
Because
now I am seeing, since they fly, that their eyes and mouth is on their feet. and then it's a humanoid creature, but the head is actually their butt.
I don't know. I'm imagining hair as wings, though. That's what I'm imagining.
Okay. Well, this will be interesting to try to draw this next week.
Yeah.
And they burrow. Maybe they can eat dirt.
Yeah.
In the old Artemis Fowl books, the dwarfs there could eat dirt.
Did they?
And then they unflapped a flap in their bum, and they would eat, and then...
What the frick?
Yeah, Artemis Fowl, man.
I think I only read, half of the first book.
Yeah, so that's what they do. They can eat and burrow and fly.
Okay, well, these are interesting creatures, but let's see what kind of bonus they get to their abilities.
To us min-maxers, this is the most important, right here.
Are we rolling twice on this?
Yes, we're rolling twice.
So the first one is 10, which is a -1 to charisma.
Okay, that makes sense.
No wonder. They probably are little hermit people.
But that means they've got to get a +2. They have to get a +2 somewhere else, right?
Yes.
+2 strength.
Okay, these are some beefy, flying, burrowing, eating boys.
And their third and final ability score increase?
6 is a +2 charisma. We should re-roll that.
Okay, so this is what we got. We got a -1 to charisma, a +2 to strength, and a +1 to charisma. That doesn't seem right. We're going to re-roll.
9 is a negative 10. Should I re-roll again?
Turns out this race just sucks.
Don't be this race.
-1 to charisma, -1 to dexterity. Let's give it up to a +3 in strength.
+3 in strength.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unbalanced as crap.
But you get so many minuses.
And 2...
Yes.
19. They speak of beast and leaf, so they can talk to animals and
I feel like
plants.
that's fitting. I feel like they're forest dwellers.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, what are they going to say as they charge down at that animal? I'm going to eat you out!
Hi.
And they're like, oh, wow, that's a foot talking to me.
They'll be like, "Hi, can I eat you now?"
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I got a 6, which is relentless endurance.
Nice. Nice. So if they go
They're
down,
some beefy boys, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Plus strength.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And then our last roll is their alignment.
Yes.
So there's 9 possible things. Let's see what they are. That is neutral good.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Well, see, so they're not just eating random people.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice little forest people.
Okay. So to review, this is the character. They refuse to admit that they are wrong on any subject. They would rather run to their death, being absolutely obliterated, than to recognize their own fault. Marriages rarely last in this race.
These creatures suck moisture out of the air through their sweat glands, keeping them nearly always hydrated. Any excess water exits through their mouth, appearing as spit but being clean enough to drink.
Their tongues can grow and shrink at will. Their tongues can get to be the maximum of 20 feet, which that is long.
That's a huge tongue.
And a minimum of half an inch.
And on the bottoms of their feet, they have mouths. This is so that they can hang from tree branches and devour their prey with their dangling feet.
I think they're just flying.
Yeah.
They are a medium creature.
They can walk 20 feet.
They can fly 20 feet.
They can burrow 20 feet.
They are really strong with a +3 strength.
But have a negative to both dexterity and charisma.
They are relentlessly enduranceable.
And they have Speak of Beast and Leaf.
All right, well, I say this is a very good creature to play if you don't care if you're awesome.
They can be awesome. The tongue thing can be cool.
Hold on, I feel like they need some natural weapon attack with that tongue.
Yeah.
Like a lick of tongue.
Like a grapple or something.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. That is our new and improved, glorious, and up for grabs Homebrew race creation.
So we'll be drawing this next week and naming it next week, and then we'll put it on D&D Beyond for anyone to play or not play, like or dislike.
Yes, and we would love it if you commented any suggestions on how you think it might look, any suggestions on what a fantastic name might be, really anything, because at this point in time, I don't know what it should look like.
We'll see you next week.
All right.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Man.